Welcome to day 4 in Honolulu. This is part 2 of our day 4. It is now 1 p.m. and after our hike at Monoa Falls, we are currently driving and will be going to Byodo-In Temple. The drive from Monoa Falls to Byodo-In Temple will be about 40 minutes. The view after the tunnel is spectacular, so enjoy the view! We really love the views even just by driving. It's very scenic, very green, and breathtaking. I think we're almost there. We're just a few more minutes away to Byodo-In Temple. This is the turn to Byodo-In Temple. As we turn left here, this is already the entrance to the temple. This is the cemetery as we enter. There is no parking fee, but there is an entrance fee to the temple, and we'll find out how much is the entrance fee when we get there. We are now at the entrance of the temple, and as you can see, they're open daily 8:30 to 4:30 p.m. and these are the admission fee.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He's pissed. The guys made him sweet.
Alam ko, Korea.
Korea.
Cheapest way, right?
Yung bayad.
Hala. Basta ipagkuha kami. Sige, Fish court.
Ayun ang isda.
Nilalagay sa
Koi na
aquarium
yan.
eh, di ba?
Oo, sa aquarium.
Kaya lang itong mga fish pa na malalaki na.
Nado doon sa, ano doon na wag kami nagsusunod.
Nakalagay?
Hindi yung usong puti nakita ko sa pakain niya. Hindi siya
Hindi na
sumunod.
pwede.
Ano siya eh.
Yung iba pag mali ang sindi, nasusunog na yung ano. Kasi papel lang yan.
Ayun ang pinali. May na-attend, may na-attend ka na, no?
Pag namatay na yun, wala na yung matatangay.
Oo, tapos sa likod, ganyan, no?
I am so glad we were able to include this place in our itinerary. The atmosphere here is very peaceful and very scenic. It's such a beautiful place to visit, and when you're here, it feels like you're in a different world. We are now off to our next stop, Kualoa Ranch. We bought a jungle expedition tour and our tour time is at 2:20 p.m. It is currently 1:30 in the afternoon. Welcome to Kualoa Ranch. Our tour is going to be the Jungle Expedition Tour. We bought our tickets for $52 military price. I checked the ranch website. Their price is also $52, but that does not include tax. So we're only saving a few bucks if we buy it at the base, but not that much. I recommend to buy your tickets ahead just to make sure you can go to the tour you want. We bought our tickets only a day before. And here's the start of our jungle expedition tour.
Aloha! Thank you guys. So we are on the jungle expedition tour. A little bit about this tour, guys. Of course, we're gonna have awesome fun. We're gonna be in the jungle. This tour is basically based off of our native Hawaiian culture, the agriculture, and the stewardship of this land. So you will be hearing me talk for the full 90 minutes. So Kualoa Ranch, guys, we own about 4,000 acres of land altogether. So we're going to be coming up on 4 ki'i statues. So I'm going to go ahead and explain these 4 ki'is, bottom to top. So basically these statues represent the 4 gods that the native Hawaiian people worship. So altogether we actually worship 40,000 gods. So to the left you'll get a beautiful view of Chinaman's Hat, which is that island out there in Kaneohe Bay to our left hand side. She told this bull, I'm gonna cross no matter what. So they got to clean off his body. So that island out there to the right, Chinaman's Hat, also known as Mokoli'i, is the lizard's tail. Mokoli'i means little lizard. So you are able to leave your belongings inside of the vehicle. We're only going to be there about 10-15 minutes, maybe even less.
So to the left hand side here is Bahipana. So Bahipana is kind of like an open temple for the native Hawaiian people. So this is where they come to give thanks to gods, whole ceremony.
We are leaving Kualoa and entering Hakipu'u. So now we are in a whole nother different Kualoa, a whole nother different valley. The left hand side is kukui nut trees. Kukui nut trees is our state tree. So it's also known as the candle nut tree. They drop small little nuts on the ground. And sometimes we use these nuts to make lace. And we call those lace kukui nut lace. A lot of people usually see them, or a lot of people wear them actually. So we're going to be coming to a stop right here at our Makaha lookout. To the left hand side is our Moli'i pond. So that's where the boat's cruising in that pond right there. Now that pond is a makeshift pond built by the native Hawaiian people. When I switch this vehicle to 4-wheel drive. So keep that in mind. It will be a lot more bumpy when I start heading.
Hanggang dito narinig yung boses nila.
At the course of the tour, there will be a time where we have to do a short hike like this. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. You could just wait at the car.
Live ba yan? Live ba?
The valley is 2,200 acres, sold for $4,000. Zip line is below us to the right-hand side. You can see the buildings coming up from the tree line. The Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom bunkers are to the left-hand side. There's one straight ahead of us and one between the two red and white telephone poles to the left. It's the gray buildings kind of coming up from the ground. The small little white, black, and brown dots are the cows straight ahead. If you want to go in this valley, the only site that takes you out here is movie site, Jurassic, and UTV. And then a zip line, of course, because you're right here. When you guys get to the bottom, you can take pictures and stuff down there before you board. We have a couple more minutes still.
Okay.
To our right hand side, we're directly to our right hand side now. A lot of people mistaken this tree for, believe it or not, a pineapple tree. Now pineapples grow from the ground, it doesn't grow from a tree. The reason why is because there's fruits on this tree that looks like a pineapple. Those are just smaller versions of what the Native Hawaiians' homes used to look like. So again, Hale is house. Now to the left hand side, this is your last picture opportunity that you're gonna get. After this, we're heading straight back to the ranch. So any last minute pictures now. Oils. So $7.99 wok frying pan. So they literally ran out of supplies and they ran to the nearest store to buy a frying pan to finish the helicopter. Now we're gonna be heading to our biggest film set left behind by Jurassic World. So if I have any Jurassic fans, you are in for a treat. The only thing that's metal is the front gates and the stairs to the left-hand side of the building. So like I said, Hollywood movie magic, this is where the Indominus Rex breaks out of the cage, because the enclosure, because they think that it actually escaped, but it really... Excuse me. Okay, hold on, guys.
They're doing a prayer meeting.
Ay, tumubo. Hindi ba sila masasaktan niya? Nakagat sila. Hindi, nakadako na. Kapag tinakman pa ng isa, lahat naman sila. Gusto din lahat.
Amoy.
Amoy, 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 ang baho ng amoy.
Don't forget, my name is Shai. If I did a bad job, my name is Becca. Okay? Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Our next stop, Tropical Farms. They have good macadamia nuts here, so we're gonna buy some macadamia nuts.
Tigilin nyo si Ate Amy, mamimili naman mga Macademia.
Sa A. They have free coffee samples, so let's try the macadamia nut coffee.
Ano?
That is a good coffee. The coffee is pretty good too. They also offer free samples of macadamia nuts in different flavors. Saka? I apologize if I look so tired here. We had a full day today from the hike to Byodo-In Temple, Kualoa Ranch, then here. I even forgot to fix my hair. Anyway, I tried most of the macadamia nut flavors and Maui onion and garlic is my favorite. They also have the macadamia nut cookies in butter and chocolate chip flavor. They also have the coconut syrup. These are jams and teas. I think the teas is in passion fruit and mango flavor, and these are the peanut butter. They also have the rubs and sauces, and also macadamia oil. And lastly, these are seasonings. Tropical Farms is our last stop because most of the attractions and stores here close at 5. So we're gonna drive back to Honolulu and have dinner at Helena's. We are now at Helena's and let's see what the rave is all about. Everybody's recommending this restaurant.
Yung babayad ko pwede, nakabukin na. Sakali.
Bukas pa lang Pearl Harbor natin, ano?
This is what we got, and this is what our server recommended. We actually thought that it's gonna be a lot of food for what we ordered, but surprised that the serving is really small. So for all this, we paid $16 each, and it's 7 of us, and it was really not enough for all of us. So it just felt like we only had a snack. I think the most expensive is this one, the short ribs. That's $27, $27.50. We're back at the hotel, so instead of ordering more at Helena's, we just ordered 4 to go so we could go back to the hotel because we're tired and we'll just eat here. This is what we got at Helena's. May beef stew, Kualoa pork, macaroni salad, fried butterfish. This is my favorite, fried butterfish. Have some rice, spare ribs, and this is onion. These are complimentary. Coconut jelly. So the cost of the takeout meal is $80. So that's about $20 each per person. So Helena's meal costs us $36 each. So would I recommend Helena's? I would still probably recommend it if you want to try authentic Hawaiian food, but be prepared to spend $30 to $40 per person because their food is not cheap. To be honest, there is no wow factor for me at Helena's. Although the fried butterfish was really good, it really melts in your mouth. We paid a lot less in other restaurants we've been to in the last 3 days, like the Blue Water Shrimp, Giovanni's, and Marugame Udon. And those one I really highly recommend and a lot cheaper than Helena's. And with that being said, that is the end of day 4 in Honolulu. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye!